Hi, everyone. I'm Monique with MD Consulting. I work with a lot of clients who describe themselves as introverts. And they actually say that in such a negative way. They ask me how they can change their personality to be more of an extrovert instead of an introvert. So in coaching, I try to help them really embrace their introvert qualities, because that's really what they have, are qualities. Now, typically, an introvert is a very deep thinker, someone who might be a little slower to process information. They like to gather details and really take their time when it comes to thinking through all of those details. They tend to be a bit more reserved than their extrovert counterparts. But really, these skills are needed in the workplace. And my goal in coaching is to help them embrace their own personality rather than try to change it. Now, in coaching, we talk about all different kinds of ways that they can actually leverage their introvert personality. And there are many ways to do that. There is quite a need for their skill set. So once they start to understand that, they usually go a little bit easier on themselves and they start to really enjoy being an introvert. Now, some of the things that an introvert needs would be things like plenty of downtime, time by themselves so that they can process information and process how their day went. Sometimes if things move too fast or are too chaotic for an introvert, they can feel overwhelmed easier than their extrovert counterparts. So a lot of my clients who aren't sure if they are an introvert or an extrovert, they want to know how to know for sure, because they might have a little bit of both qualities, some extrovert qualities and some introvert qualities. So I want to say a few things in this video about how you might know for yourself if you are an introvert or an extrovert. Now, there are certainly a lot of personality assessments and various types of assessments that you can take. However, the bottom line for an introvert versus an extrovert is to determine how you recharge. Now, typically, an extrovert will recharge by being in a social surrounding. So for example, if an extrovert is really tired, had a really long day or a really long week, their form of decompression or recharging will be to be in a social gathering, maybe to get together with a group of friends or to go to a party or some kind of a social engagement, because extroverts are recharged by the energy of a social group. Now, an introvert recharges after a long day or a long week by being in solitude, being by themselves, needing time alone. And that is so that they can process how the week went or how the day went. That is really the bottom line in determining introvert versus extrovert. Now think about yourself, and if you've never quite been sure if you're an introvert or an extrovert, or if people have said to you, oh, you're definitely an extrovert, you're very talkative and you like the social life, but if you like to recharge by being by yourself, then you probably deep down are actually an introvert who may have some of those extrovert qualities, or you've maybe taught yourself how to take on some of those extrovert qualities. And on the same token, If you are someone that likes to recharge by going to a party, even though you might be kind of reserved by nature or a bit on the quiet side, and maybe people that know you think you're an introvert, but the way you recharge is in a social setting, then you probably are truly an extrovert deep down. So think about that. Think about how you like to recharge and see if that is different than what you've known before, or then different than what people have told you before about what they think or what you think your personality is, introvert or extrovert. I hope this helps. Have a great day.